Just about set for football as we welcome you to SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. Today, a good battle in the NFC. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico in the booth with Greg Olsen and Blake Grupe on the field to get this started. Off we go from Southern California. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
Yeah, I think back to early in training camp. It seemed like every single day there was a report about his health and whether he was practicing or not. But here's a guy that has a ton of NFL experience, Super Bowl winner. I mean, this guy is as talented and as good of a passer as we have seen in the last 20 years in the NFL. So assuming he's healthy, assuming he continues to build and get his physicality back, I know he's getting a little long in the tooth, but make no mistake about it, Matthew Stafford can flat out play.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll fake the handoff now, Stafford. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Timing and anticipation, those are the critical elements anytime you're throwing a ball outside of the numbers. If the quarterback waits too long, Mike, that receiver just gets closer and closer to the sideline and just makes what should have been a much easier throw and catch an incomplete pass.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Stafford now on 2nd down. That's out wide to Williams. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Down and 11. Third and 11. They put Adams in motion. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. A gain of 3. It's 4th down. Punting time, Ethan Evans to do the honor. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Saints led out by the rookie, Tyler Shough. Interesting story. Off injured in college, the 3rd quarterback drafted out of Louisville with pick 40. Greg, he is now the QB for New Orleans.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now shut on third down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
The Saints lining up in punt formation. Xavier Smith is deep for L.A. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Rams offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Quick gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
3rd and 2. Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's come out to the 20-yard line. The Saints offense ready for their second possession. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. In motion goes Cooks. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. A give up the middle with Kamara. And will bring this to about the 25. Tackle made by Nate Landman.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Shuck. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. A nice throw from the 2nd-round pick. It'll get him a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Saints.
These 3rd down down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. Exiting the pocket right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Shaheed in motion. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Here's 3rd and 7. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He's got his man, that's Olave. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Trying to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. Finding space at the 15. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now a designed run. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football, get on it to keep possession.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive. When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier has the ball, multiple guys around him, corral them, take them down short of the sticks.
Rupee's kick is good. And the Saints are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So The kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The motion man is Nakua. They send a receiver in motion left. Off play action. It's Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he's going to be brought down past the 45.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for the Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 40s.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They go jet sweep and give it to Adams. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Shook. Open is Taysom Hill. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
It's 3rd down, and here is Shook. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Rams offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but the pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Man in motion is Smith. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9. A shotgun snap to Stafford. To the left side and taken in by Smith. Can they stop short of the first down? That will necessitate a punting. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Saints offense ready for this next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Puna 4. Getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Shuck. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Rams offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Canadian-born Nathan Shepard. They're on the stop.
48-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game, and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Man in motion is Smith. On first down, right back to Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Taking on defenders. Plowing forward. A pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Stafford now on third down. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher, and this offense now finds themselves staring at fourth down as a result.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I see the G. Hey, watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like what he owns. This is Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Here is Chuck. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Right back to Cooks. He's got another one. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down.
3-3, our score. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Kobe Turner. He gets through to drop him. And it's a loss of 4.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down, sack. Second down, big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Chuck. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set down. He picked up the first down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop with just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. That one never got started. Defense is pressing too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
26-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is shot. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit, and give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
In motion is Hill. From the gun on 3rd down, shot. That is caught. Hooks gets the grasp. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Still in search of our first touchdown of the game. We are tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. To the air is shot. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 4. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
From the gun, it's shot. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial win. They're going to get him down behind the line.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
The Saints will punt this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And a good game. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to him. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Play action now for Stafford. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chain. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
punt team headed out for the Rams.
Formation for the Rams.
Doing there, they made sure he would not get free. The Saints offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Low-scoring game, all tied, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. Quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he is out of bounds at the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. I mean, we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
He'll step up and run. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That's going to be pulled in by Camaros. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Saints first down. In motion goes Cooks. They'll go play action here with Chuck. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try.
49-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will take a 6-3 lead.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
So bring yourself over here, girl. And let me see you get low. If you want this dude, now take it to the floor. But if you want to act, you can keep yourself where you at.
He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Groupie back out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Corum. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Rams offense ready to see what they can do. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Throw, Stafford. Open man, that's Adams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Right back to Adams. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 48.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Off play action. It's Stafford. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua.
This secondary, they just continue to impress me this entire game. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
3rd and 2. Stafford finds Nakua on the slant. A gain there of 11. Good for a Rams 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They run over center with Williams. And he's in! Irving Williams. Touchdown, Rams.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams open the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
Saints 6.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This fielded at about the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. Trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. The right side to Olave. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
There's a reason certain guys might just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the truck?
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Olave is the motion man. Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Kamara going to get it on the zone read here. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Shuck. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
I think that's one he's going to look at on film tomorrow and walk back. I mean, there was enough space there to get the 1st down. I know the ball takes him a little bit out of bounds, but he's got to get your 1st foot down, drag the 2nd. That's how they teach it, and just can't quite get it done.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to to go for it, and it's going to work out for him.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, New Orleans.
First down, New Orleans.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Shot. That one caught Devon Valez. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now we're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Kamara. And he's not going to get in. He'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
And these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
To throw is Shuck. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's in. Devin Neal. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. The Saints go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Rams 10.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Corum. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. Trying to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Second down, it's Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Stafford now on third down. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Rams punting unit coming out. We forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. The return, it's Shaheed. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Saints offensive quarterback Tyler Shuck heading back out to the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Play action, it's Shuck. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. That is hot. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 47 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
A short game, down to the 7.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. Here's a toss to the right for Kamara. And this one blown up. Good serve and drop him. Loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. Pulls it in around the 5. Now the timeout Rams is number 2. As they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming.
Fourth down and goal.
pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Ruby back out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Corum. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Stafford now to throw on first down. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. From up and down, just shy of the 40. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
This is 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. They'll drop to throw. Open man, that's Adams.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll come up now for second down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To the air again. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
And it's a big-time sack by the defense, but, Mike, you just can't take these sacks if you're the quarterback. End-of-game situations, you're trying to make something happen and come from behind. You have to understand throwaways. I don't care if you have to put the ball in harm's way. You have to take a little bit more chances here. These negative sacks, they cost time, they cost yardage, and they really make this even a more difficult hole to climb out of.
He's got it! He's going to have the Rams first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Saints offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shuck. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Here is 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
1st down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. New Orleans' 3rd and final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Now, a big 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Back deep for Olave. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Hinton. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So it's a win here for the Rams. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out the 1-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.